laser show system. Now, the first thing I think I ought to point out is that the fan on this is not quiet. So for those who demand an absolutely quiet fan for any given reason, this is not it. Now, personally though, as long as the fan isn't loud enough to intrude on the music, which this isn't, it's a moot issue to me. I don't care one way or the other. It's only if I can hear the fan over the music, and of course the whole concept of this is to have loud, pretty music going on anyways. But nevertheless, the fan on this is not quiet. However, I've been letting it sit and run now for an hour, and it's still absolutely cool to the touch. So the fan certainly does the trick. Now, this basically has three colors. There is a red and a green as part of the laser, which you see right now. And then there is a blue, which is actually an LED right there. Now, you can see it's actually right now kind of responding to my voice. You can adjust the microphone sensitivity. And get my camera in focus. You can adjust the microphone sensitivity. And these buttons here allow you to, well, the LED basically turns on and off that LED blue. And then the laser here lets you turn a toggle between just green, add the red, toggle off the green, that sort of thing. And then, of course, a combination of both. So it lets you customize that point. The music button right there is basically a default sound response. As you can see, it's responding to my voice. And then auto is just, you know, as it just goes on an automatic little pattern there. Then you have different presets down here as well of just slightly different behavior patterns, clockwise, counterclockwise, and you can adjust, once again, the values on that. Now, the actual patterns, though, themselves are preset. You'll see the little green hearts, the red hearts, what have you, the flower motif. You can't change that. I mean, you can sort of get around it by changing off the certain backgrounds. Like if you don't like the red heart in the middle, you'll still get the green hearts, though. Or vice versa. But the actual patterns themselves cannot be changed. So take that into account. However, as you can see, the microphone sensitivity is quite good. And, well, let's go ahead and run a little bit of party music here, just so you can get a general idea. Alright, so I was actually swapping through a few different modes here, just to give you a general idea of the various things you can do in situ. Take note that when you're in music mode here, apparently you can't actually make any changes. You have to be in one of the presets to be able to affect changes. However, if you make changes, let's say in mode 3, and then you go just the standard music, whatever, you know, color setup you had gets transferred to that, but you just can't change it once in that. So it sort of acts as a locking mechanism. So whenever you make your change and what have you, you want to make sure it doesn't actually get changed. Just press that, changes will transfer over, and it prevents you from doing anything else. So there's that, and then of course the on-off button. I like that. I like that a lot. I can't think of any other laser light show or LED that actually had an on-off button there. So there it is. It is very well constructed, metal construction. Like I said, it's remained cool this entire time. It does have a physical mode button. There's the microphone, and the IR for the remote is actually on the front. However, you can do it from the back or to the sides, as long as you're kind of angled. It doesn't seem to really do it from directly in the back, perhaps too many internals in the way, but from the side, top, bottom, what have you, as long as it's kind of angled towards the front, it does take effect. So there you have it. Party in a box. You guys have yourself a great one.